Ellis. And he hits the jump shot.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
He had plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active.
That'll do it for the first.
Well, Coach Vogt.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
They've got Ellis. Jones is out there with Paul George. Then it's Hill, and it's Hill in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. That shot's good for money.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Pick up by Hill. Hill dishes to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hill, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Irving passes to Money. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're shooting one.
Aminu comes in for George, and it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. James checked in for Cleveland. Money comes in for Mo Williams. And Miles kicks to Mahinmi. Hill has the open look, and once again off the mark by Indiana. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Launches a 3. No good for Money.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Passes it to Turner. Outside Hill. They set the screen. Aminu with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Outside Hill. Knocked away. Stolen by Withy. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And the shot is good. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Miles missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Well, and we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And so here is Indiana. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron is down low with Varejao. Money out there with Mo Williams. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Williams passes to Money. It's stolen by Hill. And here is Ellis. And it's George finishing it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Here's Miles. It's Mo Williams with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Money. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 25 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on and he did it perfectly.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He told the players he wants a high volume of shots for the remainder of the game. He went so far as to say there is no such thing as a bad shot out there. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Miles kicks to Hill. Dishes it to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Ellis. Cleveland leading by 22.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Money. Picked by Varejao. 6 to shoot. Picked by Varejao. Three-pointer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Withey's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Miles kicks to Ellis. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The basket counts in 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Hill kicks to Hill. Screened by Jones. And stolen by Williams. Jumps up. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Ellis dishes to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. And that one's good. And that's 13 points for Hill.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Hill.
Move the ball.
And Hill over to help.
2 minutes.
And the Pacers with possession here. Pacers trail by 21. Jones the pass to Hill. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Varejao.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Hill. He's got 13 points and 6 assists.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Mahinmi comes in for Jones. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's Aminu in the corner. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Cavaliers.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back, Clark, at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Kevin, they clearly won the second chance points category, and possession after possession, we watched them go after the loose balls and the misses and turn them into makes.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Money. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Jones comes in for Mahinmi. And George is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. A switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Mahinmi comes in for Jones. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for George. Young is subbed in for Hill. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Rebound by Money. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
There's the screen from deep, Miles. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Young with the ball. And the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, after a 6-game series in the conference finals, they now turn to the task at hand. One more team standing between them and an NBA championship. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie.
Just go out there and let's take it.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll look at Cleveland with the top seed possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in a series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. Here's James after Paul Pierce's score. And the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about game one and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Paul, following the miss by Freak. Pierce with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the shot no good, a bit short. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Paul dishes to Jordan, and that one is stuffed right through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. The perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
No good for Money.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving, and the basket by Pierce. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. James, the pass to Money. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Money's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pierce, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Irving attacking. Shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Paul with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot from 16. Varejao comes up with the rebound. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Another 3 for Cleveland. with some changes. Smith checked in for Withey. The Clippers in the lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. J.J. Redick is out there with Larkin. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Withey gets the bucket. The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Larkin dishes to Griffin. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Larkin, the pass to Redick. Jordan kicks to Larkin. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment. And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Here's Griffin following the score by Cleveland.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Irving's checked in for Sean Livingston. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He dropped a cool 33 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was just a strong game from him in what was the final game of the series. No bigger moment to come through, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight. The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Money. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Money's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Pierce. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.